Hey, thanks for listening to Car Talk. You know, we'd like to better understand who is listening and why and how you are using podcasts. Please help us out by completing a short anonymous survey at npr.org/podcast survey. That's one word. It takes less than 10 minutes and will help support Car Talk. In return, we may be able to refer you to several good therapists. That's npr.org/podcast. Hello and welcome to Car Talk from National Public Radio with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're broadcasting this week from the Dart Replacement Division here at Car Talk Plaza.
Oh,
Tommy has a new jalopy.
Well,
I
would like to officially introduce to the world my red 1952, it's almost as old as I am, MG TD.
This is like H.G. Wells' time machine, isn't it? I mean, you're going back. What's wrong with you?
Well, I've had, let's see, the newest car I've ever had is a 74 Chevy.
Right.
Which I owned in the 80s.
That's true.
And I've had 60s cars in the 70s.
Yeah. and in the 90s.
And in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I was working my way back, and then I had the 63 Dodge Dart, which was my dear friend for many years. And now, a 52 MG TD, and it is fulfilling every MGTD or MG or just English.
What does a TD
stereotype?
Total disappointment?
Total disaster. I mean, it is fulfilling every stereotype of British cars so far. I have spent just about every weekend fixing something.
Well, I'm happy to point out that, like most of your cars, this one leaks gasoline. And you already had to push it into your driveway.
I had to push it into my driveway because it wouldn't start. It has no windows, as many people will know, and it doesn't get any better than this.
And it has no heat.
And not that the heater doesn't work. It doesn't have a heater.
Right.
It doesn't have a gas gauge. Not having a heater, it doesn't have a defroster.
Well, if you'd like to see what this little beauty looks like, we have pictures. We have pictures on our website, cartalk.com, so you can see Tommy in his sleek little red beauty.
Yes.
Before he turns it into garbage.
Which I'm doing.
I would suggest you go and look at these photos
right away. And I have to say that as deep as my grief was for the Dart, the little MG has done a miraculous job of pulling me out of the depths of depression that I've been in.
Yes, renewed your spirits, so to speak.
Renewed my spirits. I am thrilled and happy, and I am back once again. One of the great things about the Dart was its reliability, but with that reliability came the fact that you didn't have the excitement that you have with the MG of, will I make it home?
Mm.
And every night now I barge into the house, into the kitchen. There's my little family sitting there waiting for Daddy to come home, the dog wagging their tail, and I say, I made it! And they go, hey, Daddy! So, despite the fact that the Dart is gone, I am happy again. That's it.
And
that's all.
And if that's all it takes, we'll buy you a car a month.
That's all it takes, man.
If you'd like to talk to us about your car, the number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is I better use an alias. That's what I was told to use.
I would.
This is sort of a different story than what you're probably used to hearing. But
good.
Let's use the alias Fred from Georgia.
Fred from Georgia.
Yes.
Is the place an alias too?
No, the place is legit. Actually, we can say Southern Georgia.
Okay.
Somewhere between Douglas and Valdosta. We'll narrow it down.
Near Fairview. Okay.
This is true.
Okay, quote Fred, unquote.
Here's the story. I was playing. I'm a musician. I play on the weekends down here in Georgia, and I was playing at a bar. We took a break, went out to the parking lot, and when we were coming back in, it was starting to rain. And I noticed that Ford F-150 had its truck door open, so I didn't want the person's truck to get wet, interior to get wet.
Being a good Samaritan, you decided.
This is true.
Okay.
So I slammed the truck door shut and shut the truck door for him. And the only thing that went through my mind was at the time was, gee, I hope he has his keys. However, when we were playing, and about a half hour later, somebody ran into the bar and said, Good heavens, a truck is on fire. and it just so happened to be the same truck.
Good heavens!
Well,
Good heavens!
Is this similar to Concern It?
This is well.
Yeah.
I have to remember to what
Yeah.
medium I'm speaking in.
Yeah.
All right.
Was the first word holy?
Yes, this is true.
Yeah. Holy mackerel.
This is
There's
true.
a truck on fire.
They were very. This is exactly what they said. This
Yeah.
is true. They, as I said, they said there's a holy, whatever. There's a truck on fire. So we all ran out, and darn if it wasn't the same truck. So what raced through my mind was, first,
Did I do it?
dear heaven, I hope there wasn't a witness to me shutting this truck door.
Yeah.
And second of all, could I have caused that fire? Well, I mean, actually, see, I heard through the grapevine about 2 weeks later that it was it was a short circuit somehow in the dash or the truck door or whatever. I overheard the guy talking to the bartender, whatever.
Right.
So could I have done that? And if so, am I facing possible litigation?
Well, I understand now why you're using an alias, Fred. Good idea.
In Georgia, it's like horses. You don't mess with a horse, and you don't mess with a truck.
Well, I mean, it does bring up an interesting question, though, doesn't it? Because, I mean, the truth is that if you had shut that person's door and you had caused the fire, then you probably are legally responsible and would have to pay. On the other hand, you were being a good Samaritan. I mean, you were trying to prevent the guy's truck from getting wet, and you were being a nice person. I mean, I have on occasion, one time I was in a parking garage, and I noticed that there was a car with the dome light on because the door wasn't shut all
I remember
the
that.
way.
You went and you smashed the guy's window so you could get in and turn the dome light off.
No. I pushed the door shut, and his alarm went off.
Oh, no.
I ran like hell. I mean, in this modern day and age, I guess you can't mess around with anybody else's property. That's why doctors don't stop when they see accidents on the road. They floor it. They want to get as far away as they can because sure, they might save someone's life, but the malpractice insurance is not worth it.
Well, what makes it bad is tonight I'm going out to the same place and playing there, and good Lord, I hope. And we in Georgia, we love your show. I mean,
Well, this guy won't be there because his truck burned up last week, so you don't have to worry about him.
He might have gotten a ride with somebody. Well, the answer to your question is yes, you could have caused it.
oh Lord,
On the other hand, anyone would have caused it. You think he may have left the door open because he knew there was a short and therefore
Maybe.
didn't want his truck to burst into flame? I mean, if that's the case, then he was negligent. He left there, as we call it in the legal profession, an attractive nuisance.
do you think maybe I was a pawn in a game to?
Exactly.
Maybe.
truck?
Are you a keyboardist?
No, sir. I'm a drummer.
That was going to be my third guess.
So the deeper question is, for the rest of the people who are listening, if you do see something, should you or shouldn't you? I mean,
Well, it's a sad thing that the times we live in dictate that you don't do anything anymore. Isn't it sad? You can't pull over to help somebody because they'll hit you over the head with a 2x4.
yeah.
I have the solution to that. I hit them first. The guy broken down the other day, I had a beating on him.
And then he changed his tire while he was laying
Well, you know
there.
why? That way I knew he couldn't hurt me.
That's the way to do it. You get out, you pull over, hit him over the head,
That's exactly-
knock him out, and then change his tire or get his car started.
So on the off chance that he had some nefarious plan in mind,
You beat him to it.
I beat him up,
Excellent.
and I revived him and jumped in my car and I took off. So Fred, mind your own damn business next time and just play those drums. See you later.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
And good luck, Fred.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Mare.
Who?
Mare, like the old gray mare.
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 No kidding.
It's good enough.
Where you from, Mare?
Milburn,
Milburn what?
New Jersey.
Oh, of course.
We should have known that. Don't you know there's a Milburn in every state in the United States? What's up?
Well, please promise not to laugh too hard.
No, we won't.
Okay, good. Promise?
I'm warming up already.
Well, look, this is a silly problem, but it's serious.
Yeah.
When my husband took the car into the gas station to get gas, I asked him to get air in the tires. And he did get air in the tires, but he put he made a mistake and he put 90 pounds in the tires.
Oh, fine.
Wow.
She said don't laugh.
I told you, don't laugh.
She asked. You noticed that I acceded to your request, Mare. But my rude
And
brother.
I couldn't help myself.
When he brought the car home, I knew something terrible had happened because
Wait a minute. You're calling from the train
the car
station?
was on its tippy toes in the garage, and I was really worried. And I asked him what he had done, and he said that he really forgot. When he was at the gas station, he was preoccupied, and he put in 90 pounds because that's what we had put in the bicycles the week before. You laughed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, see, now what I need to know is we finally got the air out of the tires. I was scared. I ran out of the house, and I made my husband let the air out of the tires.
Didn't he notice something when he left the gas station? When, like, every pebble he hit, the car jumped 2 or 3 feet into the air?
Well, funny you should say that because he did say he had a very hard time holding the car on the road on his way home.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what was his first clue that something was wrong?
How did you? He had a clue until I screamed.
But how did the information come out that he had in fact?
No,
put
when
90
Mary
pounds?
saw the car in the garage,
I went down to the garage.
the
and
roof of the car was scraping on the
there was
ceiling.
a little bit of tire hitting the garage floor. I was a little bit nervous, and I went running back upstairs, and then I ran out of the house because I was sure it was all going to blow up.
And what did you say? Did you say, "Hun, how much air did you put in those tires?" I mean, were you calm about it, or did you
at first
rant and rave like my wife would have done?
I said, well, let's go outside and talk about this. Because I really thought that the heat that, from driving home would have caused the tires eventually to blow up. I thought they were going to blow up any minute.
Well, you're right. I mean, sooner if you had like left on vacation and taken your 4-hour ride to grandmother's house, then the tires would certainly have blown.
Yeah, but now
they could have blown up.
Now they're back to normal.
Yeah.
And I know your question.
The question is, did you do any harm by overinflating
What I want to
them
know
like
is,
that?
should I throw those 4 tires out and get new tires?
No, throw your husband out.
No, I can't do that.
No.
Now listen, the two tires on the back were brand new in the fall, and they cost a lot of money, and I didn't want to throw them out if I don't have to.
And you didn't want to call the
4 new tires.
You didn't want to call the dealer because he'd tell you ruined them and you'd have to come in and buy more. That's you were afraid that he'd lie.
I didn't want to call them.
Of course, you can never trust anyone who has a vested interest.
Well, right. So you don't have a vested interest. So do I continue?
No, but we don't have a clue either.
I figured that they didn't blow up yet.
Yeah, that's always
Maybe they won't, or have I ruined them forever, or how much life do they have, or how much of their life did I decrease? Do I have 2 hours left on those tires, or what's the story?
No, I mean, we don't. The answer is we don't know. It's very.
I heard you say I don't know.
Yeah, you have stumped the chumps. You'll get your baseball hat. Don't worry.
Well, our lawyers have advised us in situations like this where personal liability claims might arise that we should say we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would hate to tell you that they're all right and then have the thing blow up because the truth is, I don't know the answer to this. If it were my car, I would just take the air out and keep driving. But I'm a dummy. I mean, I don't know that I would suggest that my wife do that, so I'm not going to suggest that you do that either. I mean, I would definitely call the tire dealer and ask them.
Or should I throw out the 4 wheels and start up?
Mare,
can we repeat?
Read my lips. We don't know.
But
what would you do?
I would call. Well, what I do, I'd immediately offer to give those tires to my brother.
Probably as a birthday present.
Right, Tommy, I've got 4.
I got a deal. I know they're the wrong size.
But we'll make them fit. No,
I got this adapter kit. We put this glue.
You need to call the factory and talk to an engineer.
Okay.
And they will give you the straight dope. I mean, because first of all, they don't want to be responsible for taking your life either. And
I know.
And they're not. They have no interest really in selling you. They already sold you tires. And if you die, they're not going to sell you anymore.
That's right. So they have a vested interest in having you live.
Okay.
Get it checked out.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Okay.
Bye-bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is John from New York.
Hey, John.
New York City?
Yeah, New York City.
Manhattan, New York City?
You got it.
Really?
Yeah, my car question is germane to my situation here in New York, actually.
Yeah.
I have an 87 Tercel, but since moving here to New York about 3 or 4 years ago, we put it in a garage.
Uh-huh.
And, we never get out of the city.
Yeah.
We take it out, so it gets out maybe once a month, sometimes maybe not for a couple of months, 3 months. And I'm concerned, when we do take it out, we're usually going for a fairly long trip, and I'm concerned that a period of time where it's sitting in the garage, like the oil's turning to gum or something like that, is there anything I should be doing to make sure that that period of time is okay?
How long a ride would you go on every 2 or 3 months?
Well, typically...
Come to Boston, for example?
Yeah, exactly.
And the garage in which it's parked is where? In your building?
No, it's down. It's in the city, but it's out close to the highway.
Does anyone who's in charge of the garage have the keys to your car so they could move it?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Rest assured, it's being used on a regular basis. Yeah,
And you have nothing to worry about.
I wouldn't be the least bit concerned.
Yeah. Have you noticed little holes in the roof? That's where the taxi sign was.
So I shouldn't be at all concerned?
Well, I wouldn't really be concerned. I mean, you might want to make sure that you change the oil every 6 months.
Okay, so should I change it more frequently than I would by mileage?
Oh, yeah, certainly.
Okay.
You should do it more than you would by mileage.
Yeah, I would say if you're planning a trip, if you travel every 6 months or more often than that. Before
a long trip about every 6 months.
Before you take that trip, change the oil and filter.
Okay.
Other than that, the other fluids are fine. I mean, the antifreeze doesn't care how long it sits there. It'll be perfectly all right. I mean, you may have a seal that dries up here or there. You may develop a little leak. But the nice thing about an 87 Tercel is that's an 87 Tercel.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
See you, John.
See ya.
Good luck, John.
Hi. All right, Tommy, do you remember anything about last week's puzzler?
Give me a hint. Any hint. Just help me out.
Okay, it had to do with a palm tree-covered Pacific island.
Oh, I like it already.
And a raging inferno chasing your butt into shark-infested waters. And I'll have the answer in just a
I
minute.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Driving rules are made to protect everyone.
That's why they have to be observed and enforced.
You ought to know by now that speeding gets you nowhere fast. And unless you use your head, your right to drive will never last. But there are many other things that you will have to know, like when a sign says stop, that's what it means, and not just slow.
And even though Terry Gross wonders if she could still fit into her TGI Fridays uniform whenever she hears us say it, this is NPR.
Support for Car Talk comes from Snowflake, the only data warehouse built for the cloud. Today, organizations need the agility that rapid data insights bring to stay a step ahead of the competition. With Snowflake, you can instantly and infinitely scale your data warehouse with the touch of a button, delivering deep insights at any time for all users. Start your journey towards data-driven decision-making at snowflake.com.
Hey, it's Ophira Eisenberg, host of NPR's Ask Me Another, and this month we're celebrating women in comedy. And this week, from the Netflix series Russian Doll, we're joined by co-creator Leslie Headland and actor Greta Lee. We challenge them to not one, but 2 games about real nesting dolls and fashionable food trends. Listen and subscribe now.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler. Here it is. You ready?
Yeah.
You are kidnapped and unceremoniously dumped on a deserted island in the Pacific. Now, this island is 10 miles long, but the dimensions don't really matter that much, and about 100 yards wide, and it's completely covered with grass and palm trees.
I love it.
Your captors have been nice enough to give you a few things to assist you in surviving. They've given you a case of San Pellegrino water, a life-size poster of Ginger Grant, a flashlight, a box of matches, and a space blanket.
Yeah.
The first day you walk around the island and you realize that there's no chance of escape. The island is a sheer drop-off all around, 500 feet onto sharp rocks, and worse than that, shark-infested waters.
Oh.
So you go to sleep the first night, and you're awakened by the loud clash of thunder and the bright flash of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Ha! You realize that lightning has struck the far end of the island about 5 miles away from you. You're in the middle of the island, and the lightning has set the grass and palm trees on fire. And as luck would have it, there's a breeze blowing. There's a breeze blowing from the fire toward you. So you're what?
You're in a lot of trouble.
You're done for. It's pushing the flames in your direction at a rate of, say, 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So if you run to the other end of the island, you got 5 hours until it reaches you, and you know that everything on the island is going to be toasted, including you, unless you think quick.
Yeah.
And don't forget what you got. You got a flashlight.
Let me look at that list.
Let's go back to the list. What do you got?
A life-size poster of Ginger Grant.
Right.
A flashlight.
Right.
A box of matches.
Yeah, a lot of good they're going to do. The island's already on fire, right?
And a space blanket.
And a case of San Pellegrino.
How big is the case? Is it like 1,000 gallons?
No, what's a case?
Bottles.
6, 8, 12 bottles?
Yeah, okay.
You could douse yourself with the San Pellegrino, right?
Yeah. No, that's not going to last
That's
long.
not going to work. No, you'll be burned
You could
up.
douse the space blanket, but it won't absorb any of the water because it's what? A space blanket.
Right. You could cover yourself with the space blanket and hope that the trees leave enough oxygen behind for you to breathe.
You could do all those things.
However, you save yourself with the matches. You turn around with your back to the fire.
Yeah.
And you light on fire the grass in front of you. The same wind that's blowing that fire toward you is going to blow the new fire toward the end of the island and leave behind a place where there's nothing combustible.
Oh, man! This is great!
And you'll escape, but you'll only last 2 more days because there'll be nothing to eat on the island and you'll be dead. But you'll have gotten 2 more days.
And you would have won the puzzler.
That too. And every firefighter knows that this is a classic fire break.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, Ken Rogers said, as soon as you light that match, the wind changes direction.
And then you really does.
So who's our winner, Tommy?
Yeah, the winner is the guy on the island whose name is, Margaret Reynolds. That's a funny name for a guy. From Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And for having her answer selected at random from among those thousands of correct answers, our pal Margaret is going to get a $25 gift certificate to the Car Talk Shameless Commerce Division, with which she can get our best-selling CD, Car Talk Cartoons.
The CD is tax deductible, right?
Well, you can file it under capital losses of good taste if you want. I don't know.
And anyway, we'll have a brand new puzzle coming up in the third half of the show today. It comes from the wonderful world of automotives and the Internet.
Oh, excellent.
So don't touch that dial. In the meantime, if you have a question about your car or anything else, give us a call, 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, my name is Liz, and I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Hi, Liz.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Not much to say about Portland. I really don't know anything about it.
It's a nice place.
Portland.
Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
What's going on?
I'm going to be driving an 85 Chevy Blazer to Alaska in a couple weeks.
Oh, well, I'm one of those.
And the speedometer cable makes an awful squeak some of the time.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if I should pay to get it fixed, if I could fix it myself. They told me it was going to be an hour and a half of labor at the shop to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the instrument cluster has to come out to replace the cable. However, you can have the thing lubricated.
Okay, that's what they said they might do.
Yeah.
I think.
There's a little gizmo they attach, and they can shoot some silicone lubricant in there.
And that might work.
Until you get to, like...
Alaska.
Right.
The Calcan Highway there. So you could try lubing it, or is that the only problem you're worried about?
Well, no. I mean, I'm going to be driving 2,500 miles, and so it seems like...
All right, let's get down to the important stuff.
Okay.
Why are you going to Alaska?
For a job and for a boy.
Fella. I knew there was a fella involved.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And how long you plan to stay there forever?
No. We'll be back here in the fall. I'll be starting graduate school in Corvallis in the fall.
Oh, you will? Oh,
Yeah.
so this is just a little jaunt.
Yes.
Oh, so you're going to pick him up, so to speak. You're going to bring him back.
No, he was
she already
here.
picked him up.
Yeah. He just flew up there, and then we'll be up there for the summer, and I'll come back and start school, and then he'll come back.
And so he's working up there.
Yeah.
So you're going to spend your summer like fishing and swatting flies and just generally frolicking.
No, actually working for an outdoor school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what are you going to study in graduate school in Corvallis when you get back?
Environmental statistics.
Whoo, whoo, whoo,
Oh, well, Alaska's a good place to go then. You're on the right track.
It's kind of out of the way. But...
I mean, have you had someone check it out? I mean, seriously, for a minute here. If you're really going to get in this thing and drive 2,500 miles by yourself...
And
by
my
yourself?
mother is coming with me.
Your mother is coming with you. All the more reason.
And I have an appointment in a couple days.
To do what?
To just get it checked out. Is there anything in particular you think I should have them look at?
Everything.
They have to look at everything. I mean, unfortunately, it's too late for you to buy our $3 little pamphlet, which would have told you everything. But we have a list of all the stuff that ought to get checked out. And you ought to tell whoever is checking it out, make believe that this was a used car that I'm planning to buy, and check out everything and let me know how close it is to falling apart.
Right.
I would recommend that you change all the belts and hoses and save the old ones.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about doing.
Yeah, make sure you got good tires. Make sure that the front end is good and tight and no loose ball joints or tie rod ends, stuff like that.
I don't think it'll be too bad. This time of year, it's not
No, it's
as bad as...
The roads are heavily traveled, too, this time of year. So.
Not like this summer. It won't be RV
all the
hell or
people
anything,
trying to escape.
Right, they'll all be going the other way.
You'll see a lot of traffic heading south because they just got unburied from 25 feet of snow. You'll see people on their hands and knees.
Right, crying out, mild winter, my butt!
Well, good luck, Liz.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling.
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Drive carefully.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, do you know what it's time for?
Time to try and convince the IRS that bribing the FCC is a legitimate business expense?
No, it's time to play Stump the Chumps. Well, every once in a while, we let a previous caller back onto the show to find out whether our advice was good, bad, awful, horrendous, libelous, or whatever.
So who's this week's contestant?
This week's contestant is Mare from Wisconsin. Remember Mary? No, you don't.
What, I'm supposed to remember everything? I don't remember Mary.
I don't either. It says here, Mary called us several months ago because she had purchased a 65 Ford Galaxy, sight unseen, and then found out it had a little problem.
Unless the car's really warmed up very well, I can't get it into gear.
It's an automatic?
Yes. And when I go to leave for work in the morning, sometimes I go to put it in reverse and it won't pop into gear.
The shifter moves, right?
The shift moves.
But nothing happens.
But then you have to floor it, and then it will go into gear. But it doesn't happen all the time.
It's perfectly normal.
I suppose, we all have our...
Yeah, that's how they ran in 65, too.
Have you had a lot of guys looking at you when you're driving this car?
Uh-huh.
That's why you got it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an accessory.
Hey, I should think of my car as an accessory, don't you think?
Yeah, an accessory to a crime. So anyway, what did we tell Mary? I don't remember.
Well, you played bad cop, I played good cop. I suggested maybe she just needed to put transmission fluid and a filter in the automatic transmission. It would be okay.
Oh, yeah.
And you were the bad guy, as you usually are, and you told her transmission was schwavot.
Well, let's see how we did. Mary, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Look, before we find out what happened, we need to confirm that we have not spoken since your last appearance on Car Talk. Is that true?
No, we have not.
And the answer you're about to give here on Stump the Chumps has not been influenced in any way by our staff, the guys in the black coats who came to visit you the other day, or by the gift certificate to Pappy's Old Time Transmission Repair Shop and Denture Sanding Salon
Nope.
that we sent to you? Okay, great.
Well, so what happened? Did you need a new transmission?
Well, I took your advice, and I went and had the transmission fluid changed, but not before I went to the second opinion site.
Oh, you went to our website?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And a couple of people left emails for me saying that I needed F-type transmission fluid.
Yes.
Type F, yes.
That's right.
And so I put in F-type transmission fluid, and this car is the greatest car I've ever owned.
It fixed it?
Yep.
You mean my brother was right?
He was.
Oh, my.
You got to give him credit every once in a while.
Every once in a while, yeah. Well, that's great because that was pretty cheap.
Yes, it was. And I'm really glad it wasn't a transmission because I would have been very depressed. This is the first car I've ever purchased on my own.
Great.
Yeah, well, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I know.
And everything's working?
Uh-huh.
How about the accessory option? A lot of dates?
No.
No, that part's not working.
I think it's a little intimidating. People want to drag race.
Yeah, because I think the guys think you're a gearhead.
Right.
Yeah, you need to leave your pocketbook on the dashboard.
No, well, I have the fuzzy dice and I have the hula dancer.
Oh,
Well,
you have
that-
the hula
that might
dancer.
do it.
Well, you just haven't bumped into a guy with the right kind of sense of humor. But
Right, you need a nice parolee who went in like 1969 and doesn't remember anything except these cars.
Mary, thank you so much for being on Stump the Chumps.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you happen to hear someone you'd like us to bring back for Stump the Chumps, you can email us your suggestions from cartalk.com.
Or if you want to stump us right now, call 888-CAR-TALK, 822-822-725, 8257.
007.
Right.
007.
007 825 8257. 888-227-8255.
007.
5. Yes. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Scott. I'm from Chino, California.
Hi, Scott.
I'll give you a nickel if you can repeat the phone number.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm thoroughly baffled.
You kidding me?
I was over here ciphering. That's why there was a pause on the phone.
What did you say your name was?
Scott from
Scott.
Chino.
Oh, Scott. I was so enamored of the name Chino.
Chino.
So what's up, man?
Well, I have a question for you guys that hopefully you'll be able to resolve this. I have an uncle who we will call Uncle Know-It-All.
Uncle Know-It-All.
Can we refer to him as UK?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, Uncle Know-It-All has a late model Ford Thunderbird. And at about 45,000 miles, the transmission goes out on this Thunderbird.
Oh, wasn't that poetic justice, huh?
Yeah. So I'm driving a 96 Ford Mustang. Uncle Know-It-All tells me, and I'm not sure where he gets this information, but he tells me anytime I'm not on the freeway, I need to be driving that car with the overdrive off, because when you're doing city driving, the strain of the stop and go puts an undue stress on the torque converter, thus causing the transmission to go out early.
What does Uncle Know-It-All do for a living?
He's a doctor. He's a brain surgeon.
He's retired. He spends a lot of time gambling.
What did he do?
He was in the aerospace industry. He did something for.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you know, people tend to extrapolate from their limited knowledge of certain things.
Yeah.
We're guilty of that frequently. And,
are we?
And Uncle Know-It-All certainly has done that in this case. I mean, he may have been a very well-respected and capable aerospace engineer. Did they offer him early retirement?
As a matter of fact, they did.
They did, eh?
Is he like 40? and they're paying him to not come to work anymore.
That's right.
Right. We'll pay you $70,000 a year to come, and we'll pay you $80,000 if you stay home. Well, no, he's wrong. First of all,
he's completely wrong. Absolutely, completely, unequivocally, without any question. There's no way for him to get out of it. Wrong. That's how wrong he is.
You know what? I'm going to dance a jig in celebration.
No, the only reason you would not want to be an overdrive around town is that it is somewhat annoying to have the thing do a shift from first to second, second to third, and third to fourth. So you'd have 3 shifts in there, or 4 shifts, so to speak. But that would be the only reason you'd take it out of that and put it in just D. I mean, for that matter, you could have it in second. If you never went more than 20 miles an hour, you'd be no need to go beyond second gear.
Oh, that's freeway speed here in Los Angeles.
Right.
That's right.
So other than that, the transmission doesn't care, the torque converter doesn't care, nor does it really know.
Okay.
And there's no extra wear and tear on anything by having it shift into overdrive around town. Now,
well, the thing is, if you're mostly driving at speeds like below 35 around town, it will never get into 4th gear, most vehicles. So whether you have it in D or D with the little box around it or whatever they call it on a Mustang, it will never get there if you don't exceed a minimum speed, which is usually like in the high 30s.
I gotcha. Okay.
Anything else he's come up with? I mean, obviously, this moniker, Uncle Know-It-All, didn't come about from this one little story.
Oh, no. It's a well-earned title over many years, many of which I couldn't share over the radio.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Well, you might have to write to us.
Now,
then.
is he an uncle on your side or your wife's?
On my side.
On your side.
Yeah.
So you never ran into the situation, my uncle, I thought he was your uncle. It wasn't one of those deals.
No. Unfortunately,
you know.
it flows through the bloodline.
It does.
Yeah.
And how do you think you are? Any feedback?
Well, I'm a skeptic, so that, I got one up on him there.
Well, that's good.
How does your wife refer to you when she's talking to her friends?
Yeah, husband know-it-all.
Husband know-it-all. Thanks for calling,
See
Scott.
you, Scott.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Look, it's time for a break, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, our stations need to update you on some important information. You know, news, weather, traffic, price of viburnum at the local nurseries.
And we'll be back with more of our genome with those guys whenever they hear us say it. This is NPR.
Support for the Car Talk podcast and the following message come from ADT, America's trusted home security provider, providing secure smart homes custom designed with everything from video doorbells, indoor and outdoor cameras, smart locks and lights, and professionally monitored carbon monoxide and smoke detectors, all controlled by the sound of your voice or on the go with the ADT Go app. Learn more at ADT.com.
Elle was swiping on Tinder one night when she discovered the problem.
I was literally giving white faces a chance that I was not giving Black and Latinx faces.
This week, Invisibilia follows one woman's quest to get rid of her racial preferences.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzler, which I think I said was automotive. And internet related.
Yes, you did, as a matter of fact.
Well, I probably lied, but here it is anyway. and this suggestion came in. Actually, I used it almost verbatim with a few minor obfuscations. And, came in from Matt Curlin from Loveland, Ohio, and here it is. As my wife was backing her car out of our narrow garage, she accidentally grazed the door frame for the 20th time.
Wait, was that his or yours?
No, that's his.
The 20th time, okay.
She got out and walked around the car and inspected the passenger side for damage. This time, the mirror, the passenger side mirror and the frame were shattered into pieces. The dealer wanted more than $500 to replace it, so she decided to look for a replacement on eBay. Miraculously, she found an entire passenger side mirror that was described in detail for her exact make and model and year, and even the same color, and it was less than a third of what the dealer wanted. And it looked easy enough to install. I mean, the frame of the garage had actually removed the old one. Yeah. We could see that there were only a few screws holding it on, and we figured that we could, in fact, do it.
I can see it coming already.
She anxiously awaited the delivery, but when the package arrived 3 weeks later, I suspected she was in trouble. Sure enough, we opened it up and realized that there was no way that we could make it fit onto her car. My wife thought she could return the item, but when we rechecked the listing on eBay, the part description was precisely correct. Right down to the color and everything. Nothing was wrong with the part.
But she couldn't return it.
It was the passenger side mirror. It was the right color, same model, same make,
same year, everything.
Couldn't miss. And the question is, what went wrong? Now, if you think you know the answer, write it on the inside of a hand-woven Brent Black, individually certified, genuine Monte Cristi plantation-style Panama hat, size 7 5/8.
3/8.
No. 7 and 7 and 5/8, and send it to.
Make it 2 though.
All right, what size you want?
I want 7 and
3/8, 4/8, or 5/8. 7 and 4/8.
3/8. I don't think 7 3/8 is my size, but I could make my head expand.
Oh no, you can be anywhere from 6 and 7/8 to 7 and 5/8. Depends on when you get your hair cut.
I'll just wear it those last couple of months.
And send it to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238.
Or you can email us your answer from cartalk.com.
But if you have a question right now and you can't wait, give us a call. The number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-2278-25-5. Although you're on Car Talk.
Hey, guys, it's Richie D'Amato calling you from Ashland, Oregon.
Richie.
How are you?
From Ashland what?
Oregon.
Ashland, Oregon.
There's something in Ashland that for some reason...
Known for the Shakespeare Festival.
Well, the Shakespeare Festival.
Shakespeare Festival, yep.
Do you know that Shakespeare was Italian?
Of course he was Italian. Everybody was Italian.
Oh, man.
No. Well,
all right.
Evidently, there's some Sicilian historian that has has proof that Shakespeare, whose real name was Gettalancia, throw a spear, was really Italian and emigrated from Sicily where there was some kind of political turmoil, and moved in with relatives, Guido and
in the basement
and whomever.
Yeah.
In England.
Yeah.
And of course learned English in the process. But he was, and that's why
learned it so well that he wrote.
No, but he
wrote them all in Italian.
Wrote them all in Italian.
Oh.
And Father Guido Sarducci translated them. But you'll come to realize that in the coming months, when the truth comes out that he really was Italian. Well, you know, I mean, John Cabot, who the English claim is one of their famous explorers, of course, you know, was Italian too.
Oh, that's right.
He's right. His name was Giovanni Cabotto. See, he's
he
laughing.
laughs, he
He's
laughs.
laughing. All right, you'll stop laughing.
I can see it now. If we think of all the Shakespearean plays, if you translate them into Italian,
Merchant of Venice. I mean, come
Merchant of Venice.
like for example, which play would be "What's the Matter for You"? Much ado about nothing.
Ado, see, ado.
Yeah, much ado about nothing. You got a problem with that? I love it.
Well,
Shakespeare was Italian. Richie, thanks for telling us
Richie,
that.
someday you'll be at the dentist waiting to get your molars drilled out, and you'll pick up an old copy of Time or Newsweek, and you'll see a little story in there that will corroborate this entire conversation. So just remember us when you come across it.
Okay.
Anyway, it's been great talking to you, Richie.
Hey, take care.
Yeah, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, here's what I got. I have a Ford pickup. It's an F-350, and it's got the Power Stroke diesel in it.
Whoa, man, you're a real man.
I'm moving
Man,
Do you have hair growing on your back? Because that's a sign of
my ears, too, these days. But
Wow, an F-350. Wow.
now, I got 35,000 miles on the truck right now.
Mm-hmm.
And up until 27,000 miles, I never burned a drop of oil in the truck. Changed the oil every 3,000. Everything was great. Of course, I couldn't leave well enough alone, so I decided that I was going to install a remote dual filtration system with synthetic oil, because this sounded like, you'd never have to change the oil. It filters down to 1 micron, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what are you, retired?
No. I just thought it would be a good idea.
Sure, and you had a weekend that you had nothing to do.
Yep.
And we know that you're that kind of meddling type because you bought a diesel in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't leave well. I mean, everyone else is happy burning gasoline. Not Richie.
Well, I carry a lot of groceries.
I was going to say, you really don't have any good reason to have a diesel, do you?
Absolutely none.
I didn't think
Absolutely
so.
none.
Right.
Absolutely none.
All right. So it's burning oil to the tune of how much?
So it's burning oil now to the tune of a quart every 1,500 miles. And in addition to that, it stinks. I mean, it's blowing out a real acrid, strong odor, which of course it had some, but now it's unbearable. And it also blows a lot of smoke under acceleration, which it never did before.
Really?
So, yeah. So, I called the guy who installed the system. I didn't do it myself. And he says his response to me was, engines are like people. Every engine's different. I don't know what to tell you. Click.
Click.
That was his response.
The click.
Yeah.
The click
I'm
was
very
the most.
busy.
Well, what viscosity synthetic oil are you using?
I'm using 5W40.
Geez, I found, I don't know anything about this, but I'm going to make something up. I have found that the synthetic oils, even though they say they're 540 or whatever, are thinner than, that's one of the ways that they get improved mileage and all that stuff that they claim, because they're less viscous.
Right.
They create less drag between the crankshaft and its bearings. And
So that's easy to do. You just put different numbers on the can.
Right.
Is that how they do it?
So what I think is happening here, and I would be willing to bet that all of it is related to the synthetic oil, and I would switch back.
Switch back.
Yeah, why not? You've already wrecked the engine, maybe.
Well, I've got 1,000 miles left on warranty.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the second you drive in with that howdy doody oil filtration system,
forget it.
They're going to void your warranty. They're going to send an email to every Ford dealership on the planet. It says when Richie comes in,
throw him out.
His warranty is void.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anything you do like that voids the warranty. You've got to make sure you have quick disconnect couplings on all those things. So you can whip that stuff right off, go in for your service, and then put it right back on in the parking lot. So at this point, I think your only hope is to switch back to natural oil and whatever they call for in the book. And I'd be willing to bet that the consumption will diminish considerably, and the stink will go away. You can leave the filtration system. I don't think that hurts anything.
Okay.
But I'd get rid of the synthetic oil.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason that you need to use synthetic oil just because you have this remote dual filtration system, whatever the heck that is.
No, you thought you were going to I mean, those oil changes come up awful fast and furious.
Yeah, but see, that was the attraction of the synthetic, because what they recommend is that you don't actually ever change the oil.
Right.
Yeah, I think that
was the attraction.
That may be okay for a gas engine, but diesel engines really punish the motor oil.
Mm-hmm.
And
you fell prey, I'm sorry to say, to not having listened to Delbert Joyner's grandfather.
Right.
Who?
The stingy man who spends the most. Because you tried to save a few bucks on oil, which what does it cost? 90 cents a quart?
We don't know who Delbert Joyner is, nor have we ever met him. But this is one of those, pieces of folklore that we got from a friend of Delbert, who, when asked to carry in a load of firewood by his grandfather, tried to load 20 pieces in his arms and walk from the woodpile to the house, and in doing so, managed at one time or another to drop each one of the 20 pieces. And when he finally reached the house after this half-hour odyssey, his grandfather said, you could have carried a few pieces at a time in. It is the lazy man who works the hardest.
I can empathize with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get rid of that synthetic oil, Richie, and your problems will go away.
All right.
Now, we know we're going to get a lot of nasty mail from all the synthetic oil manufacturers, but we get lots of nasty mail from everybody. So what do we care?
Doesn't bother us.
Doesn't bother us at all.
It doesn't bother me because the synthetic oil is $7.95 a quart.
Stick with the $1 a quart stuff. See you, Richie.
Take care.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Oh. Wait, just tell us where you're from, and we'll tell you if it's a C or a K.
Okay, I've heard this before. I'm from Montevallo, Alabama.
Montevallo?
Montevallo.
Alabama?
Uh-huh. M-O-N-T-E, V as in Victor, A-L-L-O.
Well, there's no question then in my mind.
What is it?
It starts with a C.
No, it's a K.
Where'd you move from?
Philadelphia.
See that?
You're right.
You can't lie to me like this. I mean, if I had full information, I'm never wrong on the Catherine.
I know.
Never.
It's really Kathleen.
Oh, Kathleen with a K.
Kathleen with a K.
Yeah, he knew that too.
He knew that.
I didn't know that because she told me she was from Alabama.
I just write it with a K all the time. I didn't know you could start it with a C. So what's up, Kathy?
Montevallo?
Montevallo, huh? What does that mean?
I think it means in the middle of the valley in Italian.
No, Mountain Valley.
Mountain Valley?
Montevallo.
Yeah, Monte is mount.
Monte is mountain. Vallo?
It's a little small town south of Birmingham.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of Italians must have settled there.
Oh, I think that's Rudy Valley's daughter, Monty.
Oh, Monty, yes. Well, I have a problem. I have same problem with two cars. It's a 93 Ford Ranger pickup and a 93 Ford Escort. And the problem is I have a 3-year-old son that we leave loose change in the little coffee container things, and he's used it like a slot machine. He's put the money in the vents.
That's great.
In each one of the cars. And, I mean, it's not really making any noise or a problem, but where does the money go?
That's what I keep asking.
The other day. Where does the money go, she said. And I didn't know the answer, actually.
Is it okay? I mean, is it going to blow up the car someday?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
Unless
suppose...
you're going broke. I mean, if you can't pay the bills, you should stop
we
worrying
only
about
leave mostly pennies and quarters.
Well, eventually, one of those coins is going to wind up getting stuck in the blower motor fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the fan.
Nah.
Yeah.
Never get there.
Is it? Okay. So what would it sound like if it...
If it does get in there, it'll sound like... Brrrr.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or they may make no sound. You may turn on the heater fan, and it won't turn because it's locked up.
Okay.
A coin has gotten wedged in there. And
Something
if that
could
happens,
get wedged.
It'll blow the fuse or the motor will melt.
Oh, that's great. My husband will love that.
You'll know it. But I don't know, honestly, if either one of these has a blower motor that's easily removed. But if they are easily removed with a few bolts, you may want to
shake out.
Take the motor out, take the motor and fan out, and reach in there and fish out all those coins. You can probably buy yourself a new dinette set.
Well, at least I could buy a Coke. Cokes are only a quarter down here, so.
I mean, how many coins do you think are in there? Like dozens?
I don't know. You know, I think it's been happening over time.
Right, and you never noticed that, it was missing until one day you caught him at it.
We caught exactly. We caught him just like a slot machine.
Right, and you said, that's where all that money went.
It was also putting them in where you attach your seatbelt, and we couldn't figure out why we couldn't get the seatbelts to click.
Right.
And we got those out with tweezers and gum, and, we finally,
Have you taken this kid to Las Vegas a lot or what?
Well, we should. He's a lucky boy. He's a lucky little boy.
Yeah, no, he may have the touch.
He just might have the touch.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't worry about it. If you're up for it and you feel like crawling under there and seeing,
or if you need the money,
then it wouldn't hurt to get the stuff out of there. But I'll bet you could go for many moons without anything happening.
Oh, great. Well, thanks.
But don't let him keep doing it.
I'll try to. Yeah, I know. They don't listen, though.
They don't listen.
No.
They don't listen.
It gets worse as they get older, trust me.
Well, you could put duct tape right over those vents.
Yeah, you don't need them.
You don't need a defroster.
Or handcuff them. Handcuff the kid.
Never let him out of the seat.
Never let him out.
Good luck, Kathy.
All right, thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Kathleen, that to you.
Oh,
Kathleen.
Of course. Well, it's happened again. You've blown off another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug the Subway Fugitive, not a slave to fashion, Bongo Boy Berman. Our associate producers are David the Calves of Belleville Green and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug the Old Gray Mare, assisted by Connie Britchford. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman, and our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the Seneca Lake rump steak sponge cake milkshake. Hear us say it. This is NPR.